Howdy folks, welcome to episode 61. Today we are going to pick up right where we left off, back at home here, and I think we're going to head downstairs so we can do some stuff. And so I think I showed you guys the update to the room, and I need to basically put plants in and all that stuff. And I think I got another idea of what I want to do there, but first, before we get going here, I want to, or before we forget that is, I want to do this and make these, and this takes spoiled food. Okay, good, I do have a bunch more spoiled food, and because I want to make some more grow plots, I think I'm going to need more. And what do those take now? Those take spoiled food and purified water and stone dust. Okay, so we have a bunch of water, and I wanted to show you this too, that we have pentaxid now. And so what I want to do is, and also they changed this, but let me get this first. Let's get some base plasma charges going. And so what is that? We'll do 20 of those. Alright, and so yeah, what they did was they added the O2 you can make out of water jugs, and the, let's see here, the hydrogen you can make out of water jugs. And so now you can make the fusion cells that way if you want to. They have a fuel value of 300, and so basically they're pretty much exactly the same thing. If you took 50 promethium pellets and 10 hydrogen bottles, that's, you know, that's what you make. And I don't think they have the little hydrogen packs anymore, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. So you don't get any more out of doing that. Although I suppose now you can just craft the hydrogen bottles, and so it's faster. But yeah, let me throw this stuff back in here. Let's see. I'm trying to think of where I want to put this stuff. Because yeah, you know what? I'm just going to throw it all back in here. Because I don't need, yeah, I don't need it. And the money I can put in the personal thing. Let's see. Personal, and we can do this and that. Because I don't need that either. But yeah, we're going to go over to the other base, and I think 300 rounds will do us for now. And let me see, do we, no, we don't want to put O2 in there. We want to put it in here, I think. Is this, nope, it's already full anyway. Okay, so let me see, where can we put that? We can put it in with the plates, or where's the other plates? Let's see, up there. Nope, that one's full. Okay, and yeah, we're just going to put it in here, that's fine. Alright. And then we're also going to put this away. We're going to put these in here. We're going to put these oxygen generators away, because I don't need them. And, whoops. We're going to take that. We're going to put that away. Alright, and one more thing. We'll put that away. Alright, so now what we can do is we can, you know what? We crafted some more. Shh. Okay. Alright, so what we can do is we can get in the ship, and we can go over to the, let me see, where did I put those? Let me see, where did I put they must be in the dump chest. I need to bring these, there we go. Alright, I need to bring the actual turrets, right? And so we're going to go over, and here we go. Yep, we're going to go over to the, do I still have the mission? Let me get this mission off of here. Turn that off too. Alright, so we're going to go over here, and hopefully our base will still be intact and not being destroyed by drones and stuff, since we're not there. I think we missed the drone attack for the day because we left the planet before it started and came back afterwards, something like that. And so what we're going to do is put here, let's put the turrets on here. Let's see, let's go like this, and there we go. And so I want to see if I can get to the ammo box in this thing too. Yep. So we can load these into the ammo box, and we can put these turrets on here like this, And let me see if we can set these to that. Whoops, warp drive, there we go. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing on this one. Can I reach it? I don't think I'm going to be able to reach it from here. Can I reach it? A little bit? Let's see. Nope. Is it going to let me? Is it going to let me? Nope. Come on, a little bit closer. Come on! Right. If I can point to it. There we go. Alright, so we can turn off all this stuff on this one too. And like that, and like that. There we go. Okay. And we'll double check that. Yep. And how are we doing on fuel? How much do those turrets use? Do they use... Oh, they good. They only use 5 kW. Alright, so we are good on that. And so when there's a drone attack, we're going to come out here and watch and make sure that it actually works. But anyway, yeah, this is the base. I think I showed you guys this. I don't remember if it was daytime so you could actually see really well what it looked like. But the other thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to, or I'm going to want to anyway, is take a drill. We're going to get rid of this thing too. But we're going to take a drill. There we go. We're going to take a drill and like clean this up. So let me show you here. And let's see. We'll get out here and we'll go like this. And so yeah, we're going to take the drill and we're going to do filler in here and see if we can get this to fill up at all. Oh man, it's going to be slow, isn't it? It's going to be really slow going with the filler. So I can either do the filler or I could even like put base blocks down. But I'm kind of thinking that would look a lot worse if I did that. And so yeah, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is try to get this to happen with this thing, and I might try tweaking the settings because there's no real benefit to making this take 6 hours to do. I just want to do some, you know, editing on the terrain. And let's see what this guy has, if he has anything, because actually I can use spoiled food. I'm going to probably need some spoiled food. But yeah, so that's the idea anyway, is I want to flatten out this path between here and this other thing. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to put up like some guide lights, I guess for lack of a better term. We're going to put up base blocks with these bright textures on them so that they glow in the dark instead of trying to use lights, because the lights you can't see unless you're right on top of them. And so yeah, we're going to go basically from the end of this bridge up this thing, and I think we're even gonna like smooth out the terrain here, and I could probably even do a little bit of that. Let's see here, because we do have a decent drill, I think. And there we go. Okay, so let's see if we can do any of, because see, look, the HV should be able to do a decent job of getting up this type of stuff, and so we can kind of smooth this out a little bit and make it not quite as steep. There we go. And yeah, as fast as this thing is going, it's probably going to make more of a mess too. But it's going to be super bouncy terrain. But yeah, I want to like basically try to smooth off this stuff here so that it's, and I mean we could use the HV drills for this too if it comes to it. But I think this type of thing should make it drivable. And I mean, I think I'm going to need to improve my HV anyway. It's still like my starter hovercraft. I need to make a bigger one, and I think I want to even do something more like this for a hovercraft, like this without the wings sort of thing, or some kind of a, you know, a walk-in hovercraft. I think it would be kind of cool to make it match this along the same theme, but maybe a little bit different. But yeah, I think it would be fun. Is that the wrong color? Yeah, it is. Apparently I missed when I was painting stuff and hit that again. But yeah, anyway, so that's the idea there. I'm going to smooth that up and make a whole thing that you can just climb up with the hovercraft, or that I can climb up, I guess, with the hovercraft. And so yeah, we're gonna come back here and see what else we've got in the base here. Let's see. So the other thing I was thinking, and the other thing I'm thinking about doing here is, let's turn this off, is I think I'm going to rearrange these. I know I just did this, but I had a cool idea, and I've got like a little diagram down here of what I want to do, and I think it would look really cool. So let me get the paint gun, wherever that is. It's not in there, it's going to be in the dump chest. Let's see. Is it? No? Where did I put it then? Oh, it's in my inventory. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do the color tool here. And we're going to see, let's see, we're going to go blue. So we're going to do this, and I think we're going to go across. We're going to leave that. And then this is going to come up to here. And then this is going to go across to, let me see, up before the next pillar. Come on. Really? Come on, jetpack. There we go. Okay, and so yeah, we're going to go up to this and across this way. And let me see, we're going to go into the middle between these two. Yeah, like this. Then we're going to come down and across like this and that. And so these blocks do need to come out, and they should be, it should be okay to take these out. Is it doing, oh, it's doing a heat wave. Okay. So yeah, it should be okay to take these out. And let's see, we're going to use the drone, I think, for this, just because it's a little bit easier. It should be okay to take these out and not have to worry about any structural integrity or any other issues as far as that goes, and the oxygen leaking and all that too. So I haven't turned the oxygen back on yet because of this, because I wanted to do it. I was going to do it in this episode, and then I came up with this brilliant idea, and so we're going to put in our concrete blocks here. So we're going to put these back in here and cover all this back up, and then I think we're going to put the half blocks, whoops, we're going to put the half blocks on top of that, so I don't need to paint these or anything. And then we're also going to have to do, whoops, we're also going to have to do the take out the other half blocks here that are not part of this. So the idea is, instead of having, you know, I'm done with the gardening for maximum efficiency or whatever, you know, trying to get as much as I possibly can out of the space that I have and that sort of thing. And I know I could have done even more dense population of that stuff, but I don't want to. And so I'm thinking we should go for like aesthetics here and make like an arboretum type thing. Let's see, we'll do that. And I'm going to need to move that entrance, I think, to the downstairs as well. But I think we're going to take out the downstairs sometime soon anyway, so there's no point in trying to preserve that. But yeah, we're going to do this path around here, and then we're going to take out, let's see, let's paint these two, and we'll do apply to whole block. Was it apply to whole block? No, it's not that one. It's this one, and we're going to do apply to whole block, and we're going to do these. And then we're going to paint the side, the top, after we do the sides. So we're going to do all of these like this. Whoops. And then we're going to paint all the tops on our path. Whoops. There we go. And like that. And I've had a few people ask about the drone. How do you get the drone to not be wobbly? And you don't. is the actual answer to that. Is you don't. And what I mean by that is, if we get out of the drone, okay, so when I move the mouse back and forth like this, those of you with motion sickness might want to look away for a minute. But yeah, if I move the mouse back and forth, when I stop moving the mouse, the player stops moving. Okay, and so there's like a direct one-to-one. Now if I do that with the drone, if I move the mouse the same way, this is what the drone does. Okay, and so when you stop moving the mouse, it keeps going. So like I'll move the mouse until this point and then stop, and so I'll show you what that does, like that, and see it keeps going. And so actually what I found is, I just noticed this, is I compensate for that. I actually move the mouse back the other way when I try to stop, so I don't just stop moving the mouse, I actually turn back a little bit, if that makes sense. And I'll show you in a second on the player what I mean. But yeah, instead of just moving the mouse right and then stopping, I actually move the mouse right and then move it left at the end to kind of unmove. So like I go like this in order to move the thing. And you know, it's funny because it's one of those things like where you don't even think about what you're doing, you're not even conscious of it. But yeah, we're going to take these out because they don't need to be there. And I suppose I could even, no, if I made those round again, it wouldn't work. If I did make those things round again, I don't think it would work well, because I do like the way the squares look in here. Although I could do the, like somebody said, the round pillars on top of the squares do look pretty good. I think octagons would look a little bit better than the squares, but for some reason in this particular room I didn't like the way it was looking, and that's why I changed it. So maybe it would, let me see, where's this going to go across? This needs to go across in the middle of this room, so I do need to add more of these. Okay, it's in the middle of this block here, and so I need to take out these here, 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 and here, and we're going to put in, do we have, yeah, we have these, good. We're going to put in these, and then we're going to put in those. There we go, and we're going to paint them too. Let's see, what do we do? The whole block, that, and then take off the whole block and do that. There we go, and cool. And so yeah, I do need to move that, but this is going to be a path through here. All of these other ones are going to be replaced. We are going to replace all of these empty concrete blocks down here with the growth plots, so it's not going to be all divided up like that. And so this whole thing is just going to be one big garden arboretum type thing, and I think the plants are going to be fairly well mixed up too. Let's see here. We should be able to do this stuff and put some of these in. I don't think we're going to have enough growth plots, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them out and then count what we have left so that I can make the amount we need. And there we go. And you know, the other thing I do is I actually stop moving the mouse before I get to where I know I want to be. I think that's the other way of compensating for that. The bad movement on the the whatever, like flying a 747, and at least that's how it feels on a flight simulator, where you have to start moving the controls like long before you ever want it to actually happen. Or as I've described it before, it's like driving a bus. And here we go. Or DataLoreQ. And I don't want to cut out too many of these because I don't want like giant sections of things to collapse on me. Not that that sort of thing has ever happened to me before. Yeah. Okay, and let's see. We can get just a couple more here, and we'll see what else we have left. See, I think that's all of those over there. We have 5 more spots. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And this and this kind of makes me nervous cutting on 2 sides of that. Alright, so what we have left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me paint these as I count them so that I know I've actually counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that it? 17. Okay. 18. See if there's any more. I don't think there's any more. I think that's all of them. And so I think you can see how this is going to work. So it'll be nice, a nice little, you know, you can walk through the park kind of thing. So, oh, need one more, don't I? So did I say 17 or did I say 18? All right, we're going to make 19 of them just to be safe. And let's see, we're going to do this and then do this because it's faster. Whoops, why am I putting that block there? Duh, I was taking that out. So, yeah. Let's see, let's take this stack and we're going to do this. No, I'm not going to take those out because if I take all those out, this thing's going to fall. And this is all going to fall. Okay, so let's go downstairs and see what we have as far as growth plots. And I wanted to grab these too, just so that I have them. Oh yeah, we've got enough to make the growth plots. So let's make, do we need to make nutrient solutions? Let me see what we need for that, how many we need for the growth plots. And I do need to put some more of these in here because those were running low. Okay, so what do we have for, where are they? And they were the concrete ones, yeah. So we need one nutrient solution. So let's just make 20 nutrient solutions, and because we're going to need more than that even, but that's fine. 20 nutrient solutions, 10, 20, and so that's going to take 100. That's going to take 2 minutes. Wow. All right, and let's turn that off. And yeah, that's going to take 2 minutes to craft. And let me see what else we have here. Did we make, I made the coffee. Yeah, I did make the space coffee ones. I'm going to put this in here and just let it rot because that, and we can take this out and we can actually remove this because we don't need it anymore down here. So yeah, we are going to start like moving stuff from down here. I did move the one constructor. Let's see. We've got a bunch of AHAX fruit too. I can let all this spoil, I think. And because we do have a bunch of AHAX sprouts, right? Do we have the AHAX sprouts? I think we have those upstairs. We've got an absolute ton of them, and I don't need a zillion of them. Let's see. That's the cargo box that's down here by itself, right? All the way down here. Where is it? Where is it? Or did I put it in? I don't think I grouped it. There it is. We have, oh, we've got 47 of them. That's way more than we need. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can let all those spoil. Those are going to take 25 minutes to do so. And we can get these going in here. And so we can get 10. Yeah, however many of these we need. Oh, we've got, okay. We're just going to make 20. Because we've got 23 nutrient solutions, that's fine. And good, and that should take, let me see, how long do these take? 4.9 seconds. Alright, so those are going to start going, and I can start taking out the other ones as we go here. Let's see. Ooh, I can even do this from the bottom, can't I? Let's see, because we painted them. And so we're going to go like this and put in these and this and put in that one. And yeah, so we can actually, let's see, yep, this should go about as fast. And let's see what's next. 1, 2 and 1, 2. Can get those 4 in there. Come on. And I do need to move those lights down too because we moved the blocks. So upstairs I'm going to need to take down that entire, all the trestles and everything up there. Trussels. Trussels? Really? The whatever. The truss blocks. And yeah, so I'm going to need to take all those down and move them down by 1 block. And there we go. And one more here, like that. And there we go. Okay, so we've got this. We've got 5 and really? Does it seem like we need more than that? Doesn't it seem like there should be more than that to put up here? Like way over there or something? I thought there were a whole bunch of them. It just doesn't seem right. Okay, this is the last one we're going to wait for. There we go. Alright, so let's go back upstairs and see. We've got... Is it raining outside or something? Yeah, it is. It's raining out there. I like how this, every once in a while a drop comes through. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And put these in. And go like this. And put that. And then we can actually start planting stuff too. But I do need to turn on the oxygen up here again once we get everything. They have this one here. Once we get this stuff all replaced. So let's see if we have anything missing. We're gonna walk around this entire thing and double check. It just seems like there was a bunch of them over there that I missed, because I'm thinking this is actually, according to my count, the last one. And let's see. Got those. That needs to be painted over here. Yeah, the ones where I took these blocks out. So we'll put the bedrock texture back on there. Yep. And back on here. Are these damaged, or is it just the way the... I think that's just the way the texture... Yeah. It looks cool. Okay. So anyway, I think that is all of them. I think that is everything. Yeah, see how the light is purple on here? Yep, that's our whole thing. So that's how this is going to look, but it's going to have plants in it. And I do need to take all these down. And so we're going to do this. And let's see. This, I need to get these grow lights out of here. Like this. And that. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to take all this down. And I think that's going to be it for episode 60. Join me in episode... Is this 60 or is this 61? I think this is 61. I didn't want to do that. Join me in the next episode, and we will figure out where we're going to put all the plants and all that stuff. And actually, I'm probably going to take the HV out and go get some... We're going to take the HV out and go get some stuff instead, because, yeah, we haven't been out on too many adventures lately. So, yeah, join me in the next episode, whichever number that is, which you will see on the screen, I'm sure. And we'll see you then. Later.